First step, in order to conduct a aggregate abrasion test, you need to prepare for the sample. So in order to prepare the sample, you need to have sieve size of 14 mm and sieve size of 10 mm, and you will have pen on the lower side. So for the start, you need to arrange the sieve tray accordingly and take the raw aggregate from the side or from the storage and put it on the 14 mm tray. Okay, next process is to sieve the whole sample adequately, and it is actually being done on the sieve machine, and the result of the sample would be 10 mm size of aggregate, which is it will retain on 10 mm sieve and it will be passing on 14 mm sieve. Next step, we have two molds that will be used in this experiment. First is a smaller mold and the second one is the bigger mold. Before you start to pour the sample, you need to brush off all the dust and any debris on the mold, the smaller mold and also the bigger mold. First step is you need to measure the weight of the anti-mold for the smaller mold. After you get the weight of the mold, you can start to pour the sample. This sample will be poured in 3 layers. So you start with the first layer. It is about 1/4 of the height of the mold. Next, you take the tamping rod, tamp the sample for 25 times. The tamping process must be held freely, and also it must be tamped evenly onto the whole surface of the area. This is the mold when you have done with the third layer of putting the sample. The next step is to use the tamping rod, trim the excessive amount of aggregate on top of the mold. Next step, take the bigger mold, put it on the base plate of aggregate impact apparatus. You need to tighten the screw. There are 2 screws on the right and on the left hand side. Tighten both screws. Then you need to pour the sample from the smaller mold into the bigger mold. This is the whole setup of aggregate impact apparatus. We will have the cylindrical hammer with the weight of 13.5 kg, and you will have the screw to release down the hammer later. And as the operator, in order to conduct the experiment, you need to step on the left and on the right hand side of the base properly, like in the video. And your hand should hold on the handle firmly. Okay. Next, you'll need to release the screw. Okay, then in order to release the hammer, you raise up the handle and release it. This is how the hammer will fall on your sample. Repeat this procedure for 15 times. Raise up the whole weight and lock back the screw. For the last part of the procedure, you will need to have 2.36 mm sieve tray, the pan, and also the lid. Brush off dust on the sieve tray and also all the dust that have on the pan. Next, measure the width of empty tray of 2.36 mm and measure the width of empty pan. Arrange the tray accordingly. Next, you can take the sample out from the aggregate impact apparatus and pour it directly on the 2.36 mm tray. Close the lid and shake it manually for a few minutes or until the small particles pass through the sieve. Open the lid back and measure the width of the retained specimen on 2.36 mm sieve and the retained specimen on the pan. After you finish all the procedures, the last part is to proceed with data analysis.